How's it going, man? Marcel Louis Jacques with ESPN. Congratulations on being drafted.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Curious, what has your contact with the Dolphins been? Ever since I'm assuming you met with them at the combine. Is this a team that you've been in regular contact with for the past couple months, or how surprised were you when your name was called here?
Yeah, I was pretty surprised. I mean, all the teams talked to me, but I never really had a good idea where I was going. And then, shoot, tonight happened, and I was in Miami. I'm in Miami.
How do you see yourself, like, just based on what you know about this defense? How do you see yourself fitting in to this scheme?
I think I fit in great. It's a similar, kind of the same scheme as my previous school, but I mean, some things are a little different. But I think I could, wreak havoc in the backfield, run and pass game, and draw attention. So my another teammate now, Zach Zealer, get some sacks now still too.
Thanks again, man, and congrats. Welcome to Miami.
Thank you.
Joe Shad.
Hey, Kenneth, it's Joe from the Palm Beach Post. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Hey, I read an article. I want to know if it's true. It said that in middle school you were 300.
Yeah, I guess around there. Some.
Well, what was that like?
To be honest, I don't think I was 300 in middle school. Yeah, that sounds a little off, but I mean, I was just normal play. I play all sports, real heavy in sports, so never a problem.
When did you realize you were big?
In kindergarten, I guess. I was always the biggest guy in the class, so I already knew I was pretty big.
At the combine, you mentioned Vita Villa and Dexter Lawrence. In what ways would you like to try to emulate their style of play?
I think, Vita Vea, he's just a wrecking ball. He causes havoc in the backfield. Dexter Lawrence, great technique. He also comes off the ball in that one technique, zero technique. So I think, I got a little mixture of everybody, to be honest, and I could do everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Alanis.
Hi, Kenneth. Alanis Timms with the AP. Wanted to ask you, Chris Greer, he just spoke to us and he talked about your versatility and said that he doesn't view you as just a run stopper. If you come in and have to, take on a starting role right away, how do you think your versatility can help you make an impact at the NFL level right away?
Yeah, just being versatile. I mean, that's the biggest, impact that you can make. Me being able to play from the 0, 1, 2-eye, 3, playing all those techniques. I think I could play all of those pretty good.
Next, we'll go to Chris Perkins.
Hey, Kenneth, Chris Perkins from the South Florida Sun Sentinel. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Hey, you do have the reputation as a run stopper. Tell me about the toughness and the aggressiveness that it takes to take on double teams and stop guys carrying the ball at the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage. Talk to me about that mentality.
Yeah, you just got to have a dog mentality, team over me type of mentality, kind of headspace. Just being able to be a guy that does all the dirty work, let other teammates shine. But, when the roles reverse, your team is going to do the same thing and let you shine. So that's kind of how it works.
How important is trench play to winning NFL games? Well, to winning football games, I should say, to you.
Yeah, it's really important because, I mean, it starts up front. Everything starts up front. So, I mean, if you can't get things up front going, then it's going to be a long day. But, I think this addition to the Miami Dolphins and me and myself, is going to be a one for the books.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Sure.
Isaiah.
What's going on, Kenneth? Congratulations again. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you.
Yeah, just real quick, talk to me about the draft day fit. What you got on?
Yeah, I got on a blue suit, chrome hearts. Probably see the heart right there.
Yeah.
Then I got a little chain right here dedicated to my, my grandparents passed away from cancer and things like that. So, homage to them.
Cool. Appreciate you. Welcome to Miami.
Thank you.
David Fronis.
Hey, Kenneth, David Fronis here, South Florida Sun Sentinel. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Good, man. Good. So you talk about your versatility in addition to stopping the run. What are the facets that you like about your interior pass rush that could translate well to the NFL?
Yeah, just my power and speed. You know, a lot of guys this size aren't really as fast as me, or can do finesse things like me. So I think just working off that. But for me right now, it's just all power, bull rush, and things like that.
Another question I wanted to ask you, have you talked to owner Stephen Ross? He's big in Michigan circles with the business school named after him and a bunch of Michigan connections.
Yeah, he's a Michigan guy. So I mean, I've always talked to him even before the Miami Dolphins. He's a Michigan guy. He's always around, and a great person for sure.
Yeah. Thanks. Welcome to Miami.
Thank you.
All right, and we will do 2 more here. Next, we'll go to Hal.
Hi, Kenneth. Welcome to Miami.
Thank you.
You had mentioned the importance of honoring your grandparents. What can you tell me about their influence on your life?
Yeah, I'll just start off with my grandpa. He's really the reason I got into fishing and why I love the outdoors so much. He taught me how to fish, put a hook on the line, put a barber on the line, all the small things you start off with fishing. So, I mean, that's one of my, great hobbies. And, my grandma, she's still alive, God bless, but, she's been through her hardships and, me being able to see her coming out her hardships and, still prosper and be happy for me. I could only do so much, keep pushing, I just want to keep pushing for her.
If you're a fisherman going to Miami, that's a pretty good deal, isn't it?
Oh yeah, catch a little mahi or something.
All right. Well, good luck there.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, our last 2 will be Hassam and Mark. Hassam, we'll start with you.
Hi, Kenneth. Congratulations on being drafted to the Miami Dolphins. Wanted to ask about your pass rush plan, specifically that we saw at Michigan. You flash quick, violent hands, you use the club moves, you use the swim move as well. What are some things that you are looking to build into your repertoire this offseason as you start in the NFL?
Just sharpen those things that you named, sharpen all those things. But, like I said, I'm focusing right now on, bringing more power rush, and adding those repertoires to my system.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll close it out with Mark Stallworth.
Mark Starr with the Miami Times. Welcome to Miami.
Thank you.
If you had a crystal ball in 5 years, what do you want people to say when they mention your name in a football conversation?
One of the best guys in the league, just on and off the field, to be honest. I want to accomplish Man of the Year award, but, also I want to accomplish winning the Super Bowl, winning all the individual accolades for myself. But, my ultimate goal is a Super Bowl for sure.